That, to me, kind of looks like a bird.
A helicopter.
It almost looks like a chef pointing at something.
Manhattan post-apocalyptic 2085.
That looks like a dog or something.
A gerrymandered map.
That looks like it's been gerrymandered.
That looks perplexing. Why is it all over the place like that?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've seen maps that are even worse than that, so certain politicians can get into office.
I don't think that they should be drawing the districts in that kind of way. They're just doing it for a political advantage, and it really doesn't reflect the needs of the community.
Why would senators have the right to do something that is not voted for by the electorate?
They can draw lines that best suits their interest because they found the population to do that. Then they have the right to draw the lines. Interesting.
You know, it's all done for political purposes, so it's not done for democracy. It's done to keep the political party in power, whichever one happens to be at that point.
This is actually what happens when you have politicians deciding who gets to vote for them instead of voters deciding who gets to represent them. Legislators sit around a table with a map and they literally draw streets in and out of their districts based on their preference as to who they'd like to see voting for or against them. Opponents have been cut out of districts to keep them from running against incumbents. Members of political parties have been cut out of districts en masse to make a district more Republican and less Democratic. This has got to stop. What we have proposed, what Governor Cuomo is supporting, is a new way forward, a new and exciting proposal to reform the way redistricting is done. It will involve a commission that is more independent from the legislature. Legislators won't be involved in drawing the maps anymore. It will be a group of bipartisan, independent people who will use new, fair criteria to make sure that the way districts are drawn represent the way communities actually are, and not in order to elect a particular person or a particular political party. It's time for those who told us they were heroes of reform to honor their commitment. It's time to keep the promise and pass the pledge. If you're sick and tired of partisan politics dictating the way our government functions, visit passthepledge.com. Sign the petition, talk to your local representatives, and let's get reform done.
Keep your promise, pass the pledge.
Keep your promise and pass the pledge.
Keep your promise.
Pass the pledge.